question is, are you excited for Joker 2 Folie Deux?
Absolutely.
Because at the beginning I would say I wasn't. I didn't like the fact they'd cast Gaga. I didn't like the fact they were making it a musical. I didn't like the fact they were making a sequel in and of itself, but since that first trailer, everything has been building hype, leveling up, and making me want to see this movie more and more.
So what you're saying is the marketing department should have raises.
Yes.
They're leaving us without knowing exactly what's going on, which makes us think, no, I actually need to go see it.
And the thing is, reviews aren't always the best way to gauge a movie. Sometimes reviews are definitely on point. Other times there might be another reason why the movie is getting badly reviewed. But in this case, the film isn't coming out with A+ reviews. It seems like they're getting B's and C's, as opposed to the first movie. So I'm confused as to why and what they did in this movie to make certain people say I'm turned off from it. But I'm still ready, and I want to go see it.
At this point, we're only a couple days away from it being released. So all I can say is, anticipate the car park review, boys.
Hey, it's gonna be coming. It is gonna be there. The other thing in my mind is, how is this gonna perform at the box office? Is it gonna have the reception the first one did for the money? Because the first one had a cultural moment, it had a giant impact, it had memes, it had everything. Is this gonna have that same effect, or an effect similar?
No, I don't think so.
So that puts it in my mind as no way near making $1 billion.
I would say somewhere around 600 would be okay.
Well, not really, because the film cost $200 million to make.
Never mind.
And with $100 million in marketing, the film needs to make 600 just to break even.
Never mind. You just did the maths. It needs to be hitting somewhere closer to 700. If they can make $700 million, they can pin this as a success. It doesn't need to have the same level of cultural relevance, but it needs to get somewhere towards there. Otherwise, it will be a flop.
I think there are going to be memes coming out of this movie, though. I think it's going to be heavy on the memes, whether they're going to be ironic memes as opposed to the first time round where people were actually creating something. It may be a case of, I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna make a haha out of it. I do hope it's a great movie. We only got a couple days, as you said. We've got to do fact of the day, though. Page number 244, fact number
1.
On the 30th of June 1998, England lost to Argentina in a World Cup penalty shootout. On that day, and for 2 days afterwards, the number of heart attacks in England increased by 25%.
That's extortionately high.
You know, I don't remember that day because I was too young, but I do remember watching that match for the first time and just thinking, this is the English way.
Oh.
This is what happens to the English in football. This is what happens to the English on the world stage, and I don't like it. But it's apparently the reality that we live in. We get so close, we get so far, and then in the end it doesn't really matter.